Do you want to beat a divine beast, but you only need the main points? Then this is the video for you. This is the Vah Medoh quick guide. What's up, YouTube? I'm Kat from KKJinxx Gaming. Gaming for fun. Today, we are going to take back control of Vah Medoh. Check the end of the video for a more in-depth guide to appeasing Vah Medoh. And without wasting any more time, let's get this divine beast done. First things first, get to Riddle Village. There is a goddess statue if you have spirit orbs to exchange, and as with any divine beast, we must speak to the leader. And in this case, it's a giant owl. So let's make our way up, but we're gonna make a quick pit stop at the Brazen Beat and buy the Snow Quill armor set, which keeps you toasty while in the frigid region. You will need 550 rupees for the trousers, 600 for the tunic, and 1,000 rupees for the headdress. So in total, you're gonna need 2,150 rupees for the whole set. I recommend wearing it right now. Then we want to continue our climb to the Elder. He will assume that you are the descendant of the champion and ask you to please help Teba board the divine beast and settle his butt down. But to do so, we must speak to Teba's wife, Saki. She's just in the next balcony over. She'll explain that she was eavesdropping on our previous conversation, which is helpful because it saves time. And she tells us that Teba is at the flight range and it's a straight shot from Ravallis Landing, which triggers a memory. The look on Link's face when the memory's over, like he remembers how narcissistic this guy is, and Link knows dude failed back in the day, so he's like, whatever, dude. But anyway, that's our cue to go down to Ravallis Landing and head over to the flight range. When you get across, there'll be 2 bokoblins on horseback and an ice Lizalfo to worry about. And then there's also the Sha Warvo Shrine. Look in the description for a link to that puzzle solution. Okay, moving on. We are at the flight range now. And we want to come over to this ladder and climb up to this balcony. And if you need to cook food, there is a cooking pot right here, as well as a shallow bow and some arrows. I suggest taking this bow plus making a slot in your inventory for 1 more bow, which you'll get after you talk to Teba. So go ahead and talk to him, and he will patronize you about not being able to fly, and then he will ask you to prove your skills to him. So he wants us to hit 5 targets in 3 minutes or less. And don't worry, because every time you pull your paraglider back out, your stamina wheel refills. That is hard to say fast. Try to say it 5 times fast. Go. Anyway, so if you use your swallow bow, you'll have accurate aim, so it makes it a lot easier. So go ahead and hit the 5 targets, and when you are finished, he will tell you that he's impressed, even though he originally thought this was a joke, but now he sees that Link is the real deal and checks his attitude. He's gonna tell you to take the bow he modified in the treasure chest. So he's also gonna give you 20 bomb arrows. Then he's gonna ask you if you're ready. And to be ready, you need to equip your new falcon bow and your bomb arrows. And then he's gonna tell you to go ahead and get on his back and do so, and then we'll get this party started. So after his jibber jabber, we want to get close enough to these lasers because we want to take this defense down. So we need to shoot out all of the lasers. So Teba's gonna distract the lasers while we get close enough to him to shoot him with bomb arrows. You're gonna need to shoot each one twice. When you hit all 4, Vah Medoh's defenses will be down, and we can now board Vah Medoh. Now, once we get up here, go ahead and put your Sheikah to the pedestal, and we're gonna hear the voice of Ravalli, and he's gonna go through some jibber jabber about finding the map. So when he's done with that, let's head right inside. First, shoot out the eye to clear your path, and then we're gonna shoot out this other eye so it doesn't start puking monster heads at you. And then we're gonna glide right across over here and try not to hit this bar and collect your chest. Believe me, you want this one because it's an ancient core. And then we're gonna turn around and go towards the map, but watch out! There's a pesky scout guardian. Go ahead and kill to him, and then we're going to activate the guidance stone and get your map. Then you're gonna do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around. We're gonna head back, but go towards the right because down here there's like a lip and it's got a chest on it, and that chest contains more bomb arrows, so definitely go get those. If you look down here just a little bit, you can see that there's another eye. You can go ahead and shoot to him and then drop down, grab your chest, and there's a doorway right over here. We want to come right out that doorway. And if you look straight ahead, right at the other side of the wing, there is an eye there, and if you use the swallow bow, you will be able to shoot him from here. So then we're gonna get into this little chairlift, and we're gonna change the position of Vah Medoh so that you slide all the way down. Okay, so once you've made it across, climb out of the lift, and we're going to follow this ramp up and around, leaving the divine beast tilted. Go ahead and activate your first terminal. And when that's all finished, this door is gonna open. Go ahead and go through it. And when you first come in here, just turn right around and shoot this eye out and destroy his little monster head vomit. Then we're gonna come right over here and we're gonna hit this switch. And this opens a gate, and leaving the Divine Beast tilted lets this stone object slide all the way back. Now use your magnesis to grab onto this metal block and just hold it there. As long as this little fan is spinning, the second gate is open. So now we want to change the position of the Divine Beast to go the opposite direction. So it's going to actually slide this thing all the way down at full speed and hit this stone button. But make sure that you hang on to that metal block because that keeps this gate open. Once it smashes the button, go ahead and release the metal block and go ahead and level out the Divine Beast. And go ahead and come over here to the second terminal and activate it. And then we're going to make our way back towards the middle, and we're going to drop back down here and go out the same doorway we went in the first place. Except this time we are going to keep following the path all the way around until we find another eye that needs to be shot to. So after you get rid of him, you turn around and look at the end of the wing. You see that we actually need to get to the other side. So go ahead and tilt the Divine Beast so that way it's down because we want to jump right across. But wait until the beast is fully stopped because the bounce of the beast can trip Link up and cause him to fall. See? I did that. But when you get across, go ahead and activate your third terminal. When you're done with that, tilt the Divine Beast back the opposite direction so you can jump back across. Watch his little legs bounce. It cracks me up every time. Anyway, let's go into this doorway we most recently opened up and head for this wind tunnel. And we're gonna go back up, and before we get all the way up, we're gonna glide across to the same spot that we got the ancient core from. And now we are on the left wing. So go to the left and shoot out yet another eye. Come back here and hit that switch. Change the tilt of the Divine Beast to go down from where Link is seen. And go ahead and put a round bomb into this little tube. When it hits those rocks, detonate your bomb. Go up this ramp and jump across to get this chest. I like to get this one because it's one of my favorite two-handed weapons, the Knight's Claymore. Go ahead and stuff that in your pocket, and then we're gonna jump down, come around here, and jump right out the window. And this is the shortcut way. Trust me. But make sure that you glide close to the Divine Beast and go right into this window that opened up when you hit that switch. But if you come right across over here, you can see that there's another bombable wall. Go ahead and remote bomb it, and this reveals a big metal ball. You guessed it. Use your magnesis and put the ball here and let it slide all the way down to smash into this button. And that's going to open this locked gate. Go ahead and level your Divine Beast, come up this ramp, and activate your fourth terminal. When you're finished, come through this freshly unlocked gate. The last terminal is pretty easy. We just want to climb up this ramp halfway with the bird level and the window open and just jump straight across and activate your last terminal. And now is when we can start making our way to the main control unit, which is outside on top of this thing. Just make your way to the wind tunnel and it'll take you all the way to the top. Go ahead and put your Sheikah to the pedestal and dun dun dun, wind blight cannon. So what I like to do is kind of use the control unit as a shield, but mostly I just keep shooting him in the face with bomb arrows. He likes it. Just watch out for his shooting. And if he does fall to the ground, of course, go slash him with your sword. But you can most definitely mostly kill to him with just bomb arrows. And he dies fairly easily if you eat a high attack up meal before the battle. But when he's all defeated, go ahead and grab your heart container and get out of dodge. And voila, you now have Ravallis Gale. And now you can create your own updrafts, making travel and climbing mountains so much easier. But not only that, Vah Medoh and Ravalli now got you back when it's time to fight Ganon. Oh, and don't forget to go back and talk to the Elder, otherwise it won't count as complete and it'll have all been for nothing. Okay, I'm just kidding. Okay, that's it, boys and girls. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to punch that bell square in the face so you don't miss any content. KKJinxx, over and out.